Hey guys, we're back. We're just making our way up the hill here to this refinery area. Nice lens flare. Love how we magically switch weapons. Oh, that looks not good. Ooh. Immediately try and get out of the way. Um, ooh, that was close. Oh, come on, Rex. That is one of the bad things. Oh, really, Rex? I think, there we go. Okay. Now we're just down to the armature.
Can't lock on.
That's what marksman is for, or marksmanship. Oh,
Target not acquired.
oh, come on, Tolly, get over there. There we go. Now she's getting him. Now you can come up here with the Mako,
Stay down.
and that fight is incredibly easy.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Say hardened rounds, any personnel. Got a heat sink. We'll take that heat sink. Yeah, that's probably why I'm not doing so good with my pistol. What do I have on my sniper? Yeah. Still no armor. Um, let's see here. Let's go and put another in to get the next level of unity there. See, I'm just not going to get a whole lot of renegade points, and I don't want to spend them all there. So now he's pretty good to use shotguns, but I think I'm going to keep him with assault rifles for now, anyway. I'm pretty much going to keep doing electronics and dampening with her until I max out. And I'm probably going to stop putting it on me for now, just to kind of give myself some points otherwise. Because this is actually the second time I've recorded all of this. Because I recorded about 3 hours of gameplay, and for some reason when I paused from that last video, I had turned my mic on mute. So I've had to go back and redo all of this. Oh, come on. Yeah, I was actually kind of split on between the pistols and or a class with pistols and a class with assault rifles. They're both really good. The both marksmanship and I think it's barrage. I can't check now. Oops. I think it's barrage. They both basically do the same thing. They increase accuracy and vastly decrease. See, I wish I could set those. It seems like I could on the 360, but yeah. Oh, overkill. Yeah, that carnage is really good.
Sterile light. Protheans sure build things homey.
Yep, nice observation, Rex. So yeah, this is the second time I've done this mission, and like 2 planets after this. So if I seem a little distracted, it's just because I'm really angry at myself. Because I had all this cute dialogue, and now it's so like not spontaneous and.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Quit shouting! This place is crawling with death.
Sorry, I am a little... Look, my name is Dr. Liara Tassoni. I am an archaeologist. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth, beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
See that? The first time I played this, I'll just make a little observation. The first time I played that, I was absolutely convinced that she was working with Saren, and yay. Yeah, I do like my sniper rifles. I know that there's one up there.
Clear.
I think that's their the way that they kind of ramp up through the game as you put points into them, and kind of struggle with them at the beginning, and then they become really potent at the end. I really like that. Well, maybe there's not one up here. So we're starting to get level 3 mods and equipment. That'll be, hopefully we'll find some I keep hoping for a some armor or something, because we're really in dire need of it. But again, the it kind of ramps up, so. Oh, whoops. Wait. There we go. I was thinking that I guess it randomly makes that code different each playthrough, which is interesting. I never realized that before. But I hope everybody is enjoying the playthrough here. I do plan on getting started back on some World of Warcraft. I'm just Legion dropped, and I'm just really struggling to get a handle on the way the game plays. It's changed so many things, so I'm just kind of struggling to get it.
I didn't think there was any
So
way
be
past
patient
the
with me.
barrier.
They're coming back.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
But which button? I mean, really, like which button? And how did she know? Because it's displayed in Prothean. Oh well.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Oh, Rex. I love Rex. I'm trying to decide to make my third team member. I'm pretty much going to keep Tally in just for her electronics and decryption, I think. Even though mine will eventually get up there, and I'll switch her out for somebody. But, I mean, Rex is a really solid choice all around.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her. and he always gets what he wants. Kill them. Spare the Asari if you can. Not, doesn't matter.
Oh. Oh wow. Just totally wasted a health bag. These Krogan are tough bastards. Sorry, Tally, you're gonna have to take one for the team. Oh, ooh, that was very, very close. And it's gonna get very loud for some reason. Sorry. The sound gets so loud here. Ooh.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari,
I thought that was
barely
really
more than a child.
kind of the only weak
That is why my
writing
research has
element
not received the attention
is,
it deserves.
you know,
Because
they're
of my youth,
measuring
other
time
Asari
in
scholars tend to
human
dismiss my
centuries,
theories on
years,
what
that
happened
type
to
of
the
thing.
Protheans.
I mean, I know it's from our point of view, but at the same time, you would think that there would be like a galactic standard of time. You know, anyway.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them.
She's not a very
I
good
cannot
scientist.
prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly
I
and
love her
violently cast down.
dedication.
Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
Definitely.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
And they don't listen again. It's like we're
Or
on
maybe
the
we don't
ground.
know her. We never expected
Yeah.
she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean
Oh,
ruin.
Turian, you
Was that
just
really
can't.
necessary, Shepard?
Well, I mean, I actually do, but
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
so you can actually get Renegade points and Paragon points in those conversations. So I'm not taking like an optimal path, especially not for Paragon Renegade. I haven't really planned these out super a lot, so. So now we're going to go have a little chat with Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
See, I really like Liara. You guys know where
You
this
look
is
much
going.
better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
See, the first time I was very suspicious
Don't worry,
of her.
Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers. But I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision.
Oh.
But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate.
They do such a good job on her
I never
facial
meant to offend
expressions.
you, Shepard.
I guess that's
I only
why
meant that you would be an interesting specimen
most people
for an
like
in-depth
her.
study.
Her eyes are
No, that's even worse.
her eyes are slightly larger than everyone else's, and she's like very innocent and naive and.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess! How could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and
But
utter
especially
fool.
in this game, she's
Now
a
you
very
know why
young,
I prefer to spend my time in the field with data discs
a young,
and computers.
naive person.
I
And
always
in the
seem to
second
say
game, she
something embarrassing
really
around
starts
other
to come
people.
into her own.
Please,
And in the
just
third,
pretend this
she's
conversation never happened.
very empowered, and she's had just this
I'd like to know more about the
wonderful
Asari.
character
We were
growth
the
over
first
these
species
games.
to discover the
I
Citadel.
guess that's why I like
We
her
were
so much.
instrumental
But
in
then
forming the council, and
I'm
we
sorry
always
for talking
strive
over
to be
her,
the
but
voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic
I think that's why
disputes.
all of the
My
characters are
people believe we are all
so
part of a
interesting.
single
I
galactic
think
community.
even
Each
the ones that you
species
just kind of
contributes
meet in
something
the
to the
last
greater
game,
whole.
they still have
Although
a
we
lot
seek
of
to understand other
development
species, it
It's
seems
really good
few of
writing.
them seek to understand
and
us.
excellent voice acting
The
as well.
galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce.
And yet they still look
This
like hot
second parent,
chicks.
however,
I
may
mean,
be of
that's
any species and any gender.
they should have made them more androgynous. I think if they'd really wanted to sell that.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology
One
allows
of the
us
few
to
weak
meld
points I
with other
think of it
beings.
is,
We can touch the
now,
very depths of
that's
their
just
minds.
classic
We
sci-fi
explore the
tropes
genetic
for
memory
you,
of their
you know.
species. We share the
Alien
most
women,
basic elements of their
different skin
individual and
color.
racial identities. We then pass
hot.
these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned
And
to
I
take a
actually like this
philosophical
line.
approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them.
And that,
even
I think
after
you
they're
should
gone,
do for
a
everything.
part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know who Matriarch Venezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Venezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common. Not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained.
See, that's
or so conventional
an
wisdom
interesting
holds.
cultural
I am what is sometimes
thing that
called
happened
a
with them.
Pure blood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word
I mean,
to my
they
face,
they had been in space
it is a
for
great insult among my people.
what, close
It is
to
possible Benezia's
2,000 to
partner was
3,000
embarrassed by their
years,
union.
I think,
She may have been too
before
ashamed
Earth
to publicly
contact.
acknowledge me as her offspring.
See, that's like a really kind of almost a pandering way to go about it. I mean, that's like a curiosity that.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Maybe something could have happened to her. Maybe
But
she
I would
passed
actually
away.
say that a lot.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
See, I couldn't say that. I mean, you don't know.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yeah. All right. So that's oh wow, it's 33 minutes. Yeah. So we'll go on and take a quick pause in the video, and I'm gonna make sure I've actually recorded sound so that I can do this. Maybe not again. And then we'll kind of take a quick tour of the ship and see if anybody's got anything new to say. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.